There's been some pretty wild news regarding Call of Duty 2022, and to be honest, the time we're waiting for COD 2022 isn't really that long when you think about it. I wanted to do a bit of a news roundup about what we know about the new COD games that are coming out, that being 2022 and 2023, although I did make a video about 2023 COD, but this news should now hopefully paint a better picture as to what's going on for future COD. And if I sound ill, that's because I got hit with the big COVID-19. I don't know if YouTube is still demonetizing people over saying that, but hopefully my voice isn't too big an issue. But anyway, let's just get right into all of this news that has come up. I'm going to start with a very big one here. Microsoft have bought Activision. Activision published COD, and so that means that Microsoft soon, anyway, are going to be able to do whatever they please with the Call of Duty name and franchise as a whole. Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox, he actually made a tweet commenting on the fate of PlayStation now that Microsoft own Activision and essentially own COD. The tweet reads, "Had good calls this week with leaders at Sony. I confirmed our intent to honour all existing agreements upon acquisition of Activision Blizzard and our desire to keep Call of Duty on PlayStation. Sony is an important part of our industry and we value our relationship." So right now we will be getting Call of Duty on PlayStation, Xbox and PC, but there is an increasing worry now that PlayStation might not get Call of Duty games anymore after the final 3 COD games with Sony as well. So although we're getting 3 COD games, I understand the panic behind people thinking that it may go exclusive to just Xbox and Windows PC, which it definitely could go down that route, but considering the tweet we had earlier from Phil Spencer saying how they respect the relationship with PlayStation, and considering how many PlayStation players play Call of Duty, I don't think it's enough to convince everyone to either get a PC, which can be mega expensive, or one of the next gen consoles, which is just ridiculous because people have bought a PS5 now, or at least they're trying to get their hands on one. There's absolutely no way they would want to fork out money on another next gen console just for the sake of COD, and there would just be way too much public uproar from not only the COD community but even casual players as well. So I understand it's a big concern, and I'm not saying don't worry about it, but at the same time, I doubt they would just do something so brash to just make one of the biggest gaming juggernauts on the whole market just completely exclusive to Xbox and PC. To be honest, I don't think that would go down very well. Although this is one of those pieces of not just Call of Duty news but gaming news that is probably a good idea to just keep an eye on for quite a while into the future. Whatever happens, it could certainly change COD forever. Before we move on to COD 2022, let's just shine a little bit more light on the current COD 2023 situation. With the new Treyarch game that's going to be coming, I'm just going to assume it's Black Ops, just for the sake of having a placeholder name and just everything we know so far. With this Black Ops game, we are allegedly going to be getting, as part of this 3-year plan with Call of Duty right now, a second iteration of Warzone. We can see here that the article says that the deal also includes a planned new iteration of Call of Duty Warzone, the lucrative free-to-play game that was released in 2020. This is very big. I mean, if this is the case, then we're looking at most likely a next-gen build from the ground up, and to be honest, I could totally see this being a reality. I mean, Warzone is one of the biggest battle royales ever, so if there's any chance that it can get redone and built up for the next generation consoles, you know, PS5, Xbox, that should be huge. And this would probably release somewhere around the line of Treyarch's COD in 2023. As to whether it would be straight away or maybe later on down the line, I'm not too sure, but from what we can tell, it seems like it's coming. And combined with rumours about COD not being an annual release going around, this is definitely plausible. Having not only a new Call of Duty, but then a Warzone come out with it, and then it all just gets this stream of content from there. Maybe for about a year or two extra, and then we get another COD. Warzone is very ambitious, and so for them to make a new next-gen upgraded version of the game would make a lot more sense, because I can imagine hardware limitations are huge right now for Warzone, and so it would make sense after Warzone being out for a few years now for Call of Duty to just kind of evolve Warzone and bring it to the next gen, tear right through the hardware limitations and do what they want to do and hopefully make the game even better. So everyone, that is something to definitely mark your calendars for, given this is real in information. Although the sources from where all of this stuff is coming from is, you know, pretty accurate. I mean, this comes from a Bloomberg article, it's by Jason Schreier, and I've said this for a while now, usually big COD leaks like this, as of more recent times, aren't actually wrong, but just remember, do always take these with a grain of salt. There are plenty of leaks and rumours that end up not being true, so it is always good to be skeptical. But for some of the biggest news we have for Call of Duty right now, 2022, this is where it gets really interesting. So there is a game mode that has been leaked and has been talked about by other trusted sources like Tom Henderson as well as Ralph's Valve. So first and foremost, it's not only widely theorized, but there have been a lot of leaks saying that this is going to be Modern Warfare 2 this year by Infinity Ward, as it is their turn to do a Call of Duty game. Makes sense from there, and Ralph's Valve said that Modern Warfare 2's rumoured third mode, DMZ, is being described as an open world title, a procedurally generated world with varied missions and AI, weather and events. Now this supposed DMZ mode is going to replace zombies, considering it's the third game mode of Modern Warfare 2. And I don't think Infinity Ward want to make any more zombies, considering how much Infinite Warfare zombies got dunked on, which is totally understandable. But now that we have news about this DMZ mode, this directly conflicts with other news we've heard about zombies being an annual thing, releasing as the third mode with every Call of Duty game. However, this might not be a bad thing. Although we may be missing zombies, this would give Treyarch more time to just focus on their own Black Ops Zombies game, whatever that will be, instead of having to go over and help Infinity Ward develop a zombies mode as well as prepare their own game with their own zombies. And now with zombies taking a bit more of a backseat this year at least, hopefully we'll get a more polished and fuller experience that's a bit more true to zombies and a bit more innovative than whatever Vanguard is right now. Now I've mentioned this DMZ mode, but what is it supposed to be? And it's essentially borrowing ideas from Escape from Tarkov, which if you don't know what that game is, it's a tactical FPS kind of survival shooter in which you go out on these things called raids and you and a couple other players go into one map, get supplies, new weapons, better armor, stuff like that, and then you have to escape without dying. And if you die in Tarkov, you lose absolutely everything and have to start again. And this simple gameplay formula is not only really challenging and punishing, it literally makes every brain cell in your body focus. It's a really insane but fun game, and so expect the gameplay here to be like the Clean House mission from Modern Warfare 2019. More slow and tactical and overall cautious gameplay. But it's also something that I could see COD definitely taking inspiration from and trying to make their own experience based around it. And honestly, it doesn't sound that bad, as long as if they do this DMZ mode, it actually has a good reason to play that and not just go on Tarkov. Tactical gameplay in COD is something I wouldn't be too mad at, especially if it's separate from multiplayer. Something that gives me some hope about this third mode is that it's been rumoured to be in development for 4 years. And so despite the crunch and the creative drought that COD has been going through lately, it's nice to see that, from an outsider at least, that Infinity Ward are just taking the time here to really work on something big. And hopefully this third game mode is going to be something that not only multiplayer people are interested in, but us zombies people, I mean, I know I sure am interested in not only playing a mode like this, but I'd definitely cover it as well. Whilst Treyarch can kind of get back on their feet, I think it would just be a good thing if this really is true. I think this is some of the biggest Call of Duty news, not just for zombies, but for the whole franchise we've ever gotten. And we're not even far into 2022. We're not even out of January yet. I'll definitely keep you updated on this kind of stuff. If there's any more big news like this, I'll definitely be sure to cover it in another video, because this could really go anywhere. And I think some Tarkov gameplay in COD would just be so fun if done right, and hopefully whilst we're playing that, we can look forward to more juicy zombies content if Treyarch can pull it off. Video uploads have been a little spaced out lately. I'm working on something big, I've said it before, but just wanted to update you on it. I am still going at it, and I do think it's going to be worth the wait. But anyways, I'm going to leave this video here today. If you enjoyed or found this informative, be sure to smash the like button. Comment your thoughts on any of this news. I mean, is the Tarkov gameplay something that interests you? Are you scared of Microsoft Microsoft owning Call of Duty now. Let me know about it all, I would love to discuss. I know only a very small percentage of people are even subscribed to the channel, so if you made it this far, subscribe, you won't regret it. Turn on the notification bell too to stay notified whenever I upload a video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.